From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight, Amarachi Ubani.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight, new Chief of Defense Staff declares war on insurgents, gives service chiefs 3 months to end terror attacks in the northeast. The People's Democratic Party moves on as the National Executive Council appoints Adamu Mwazu as chairman of the ruling PDP. President Goodluck Jonathan launches dry season farming support with a grant of 14 billion naira. And the Central African Republic elects a female mayor, Catherine Samba Panza, as new leader.
On business news tonight, all roads lead to Davos clusters in Switzerland for the 44th World Economic Forum. And on sports news tonight, South Africa's sports minister, Bafana Bafana, is disappointed with their performance against Nigeria.
Just today on the job, and the new Chief of Defense Staff, Air Marshal Alex Bade, is already talking tough. He's given a marching order to the newly appointed service chiefs to end the activities of the Boko Haram terrorist group in the northeast in 3 months. At the handover ceremony at the defense headquarters in Abuja, Air Marshal Bade warned the militants in the northern part of the country that the military will come after them no matter where they're hiding.
The security situation in the northeast must be brought to a complete stop before April 2014. As I was telling my colleagues, we must bring it out, we must bring it to a stop by that April so that we do not have constitutional problems on our hands. We don't want to go backstreet to go and start begging and lobbying. If we do our work cohesively, I can tell you, General Milma, you will finish that thing in no time. And I can tell you that Air Vice Marshal and also the Chief of Air Staff, the Chief of Naval Staff near you there, they will do everything. We shall coordinate it, give you the full support you need. Call on them at any time. I'm aware you have already met, and in fact, I can sleep with my 2 eyes closed now. Seriously, if 3 of you have already met, even before you came to take over, then we have achieved everything. And I can only say that this thing is already won.
Amen.
I think the youth say that there are members of this in the armed forces and what. Those of you that are here, send word to your colleagues out there that they are in trouble. We are coming after you.
The new Chief of Defense Staff, Air Marshal Bade, speaking to other chiefs of staff. And rebuilding the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, begins with selecting a selfless national leader. This seems to form the choice of Mr. Adamu Mwazu as the party's new chairman. He's replacing the former chairman, Alhaji Bumanga Tukur, who resigned from his position on Wednesday. Mr. Mwazu was picked as a consensus candidate at a meeting between President Goodluck Jonathan and governors in the party at the presidential villa in Abuja last night, but was officially unveiled today at an emergency meeting of the PDP's National Executive Committee. Just last week, Mr. Mwazu was sworn in as the chairman of the National Pensions Commission by President Goodluck Jonathan. Born on June 11, 1955, Mr. Mwazu is a graduate of Quantity Survey from the Ahmadu Bello University and was governor of Bauchi State from May 29, 1999 to May 29, 2007. He was also a project manager at the Ministry of Social Welfare, Youth, Sports and Culture from 1980 to 1983.
Commander-in-Chief
President Goodluck Jonathan arriving for the crucial National Executive Committee meeting. It was the 64th meeting of the People's Democratic Party convened to appoint a new national chairman to pilot the affairs of the party. Immediately, the deputy national chairman got down to the main item on the agenda and read out the relevant section of the party's constitution.
That where a vacancy occurs in any of the offices of the party, the executive committee at the appropriate level shall appoint another person from the area or zone where the officer originated from, pending the conduct of election to fill the vacancy.
He then called for nominations for the position.
I want to, with all due sense of responsibility and humility, move and propose Ahmed Adamu Ma'azu to fill the vacancy that will be created as a result of the resignation of the former national chairman.
It was a nomination that clearly had the support of most members.
On this motion, can you say aye? Those against the motion, the ayes have it. Today, Alhaji Mwazu is now appointed as the chairman of our great party.
The new chairman was then sworn in and assumed his seat for the first time. The chairman promised to help the party regain its lost glory and ensure the supremacy of the party.
We cannot and will not condone questionable primary elections. We will do everything possible to ensure the supremacy of the party under my chairmanship. In this commission, I will plead and appeal to the executive governors who have tremendous roles to play to join hands with me in ensuring the actualization of the supremacy of the party.
In his remarks, President Goodluck Jonathan said he believes the new chairman has the character to lead the party at this time.
Is that you have some unique attributes as a person. You have so many friends from the north to the south, from the west to the east. You are somebody that could be clearly described as somebody who is not tied to tribal sentiments. Everybody comes from a place, but some people become slaves to the tribes they belong.
One by one, different groups within the party stood and pledged to work with the new chairman in his drive to reform the party. Now, party members and indeed Nigerians will be watching to see how the new chairman will address the crisis that have been bedeviling the party from within and also the challenges confronting the party from outside. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.
Now, in getting a new national chairman, the People's Democratic Party may have overcome one of the many troubles confronting it, or so it seems. However, beyond the party's National Executive Council meeting in Abuja today, what lies ahead of the party, according to analysts, appears enormous. Our political correspondent, Seun Okimbaloye, takes a look at the task before Mr. Mwazu as he assumes the position of the PDP national chairman.
After the rains come, the resignation of Alhaji Bamanga Tukur as the PDP national chairman is expected to give the party a new beginning in the efforts to resolve the many crises it currently faces. At the Monday meeting of the party's top stakeholders, former governor of Bauchi State, Adamu Mwazu, emerged as a replacement for Alhaji Tukur. Mr. Mwazu was governor of the state for 2 terms between 1999 and 2007. that experience might suffice in a way to run the PDP, considering the enormity of the responsibilities on the office of the PDP chairman. The former governor was in a self-exile for several months, raising many linked to him trying to avoid the chase by the EFCC over alleged misappropriation of funds belonging to his state. Defections, internal bickering and clashes of interests are some of the challenges facing the party. But since some strong members accuse the Tuko-led executive of triggering the party's woes, and now that there is a new man in charge, is the party on the way to its fortune?
There are still more to be. There are still more crises. Banga Tuku living is just small of the problem. It's just small. It's just little of the problem. The only thing that can rescue the station is the new chairman that is coming.
Indeed, Mr. Muazu has his work cut out for him. Some of the tasks he will be shouldering were ruled out by President Jonathan when he announced Alhaji Tuka's resignation.
Even those people who, some of them who appears to want to leave us or have left, from all indications, from all discussions, some of them will come back to the party. All what we need to do is to make sure that the party is more united.
But how easy will it be for those who had left the party to return?
I don't accept that anybody has left PDP. Those who have not left the PDP. If they indeed leave the PDP, they have to resign their seat for parliament and go and contest again. Unless they do that, they have not led the PDP.
Perhaps the most important task on the plate for the new chairman will be to win the 2015 elections. The former Attorney General of the Federation is optimistic about that.
After the next election, we will see that the PDP will come out a very, very strong political party and will still come to power as president and win a lot of states. What is going on is politics.
Winning 2015 election may be just one part of the deal to restore the fortunes of the largest political party in Africa. But before then, so many events are lined up for 2014, including stringing the court that binds the party.
One major question now for those who chose Mr. Muazu is how he will go into a convention and come out remaining the chairman of the party.
Well, that's one big question. I guess that time will provide the needed answer. Sheung Okimbaloye reporting for Channels Television News.
In part two, after the break, President Jonathan announces a 14 billion naira for farmers' use in the dry season. Please stay with us.